Ever been used like a piece of furniture by a total stranger? I was packed into a hot, sweaty city bus, standing like everyone else. But this one woman decided I was her personal armrest. No, excuse me, no, do you mind? Just leaned into me like I didn't even exist. So, I let gravity handle it, and the floor welcomed her with open arms. Let me tell you exactly how it went down. If you've ever had to put up with someone invading your personal space, disrespecting your boundaries, or treating you, then stick around, because this story is about reclaiming control in the pettiest, most satisfying way possible. Let me paint the picture. It was one of those days. Hot, humid, the kind of heat where everything feels sticky. The air was heavy, sweat clung to your skin, and even your thoughts seemed to move slower. The bus wasn't completely full, but crowded enough. People standing, some shifting to find grip handles, others lost in their phones. I was standing in the middle, headphones in, trying to mind my business like every normal city commuter. And then, she boarded. She was maybe in her late 30s, well-dressed, hair tied back, looked sharp and totally healthy. No limp, no sign of discomfort. She looked like she'd just stepped out of an air-conditioned boutique. At first, I didn't even notice her. I mean, why would I? There was plenty of space around me. But within seconds, I felt it, the subtle pressure of someone brushing against my shoulder. I turned slightly. There she was, standing right next to me. Not kinda near me. Not just in close proximity because of crowding. No, she was right up against me, shoulder touching mine like we were close friends at a concert. I figured maybe it was temporary. A bump, a momentary balance issue. But then, she started leaning into me. Full-on shoulder-to-shoulder pressure. Like I was a pole. A wall. A support structure. I was caught off guard. And uncomfortable. I mean, who does that? We're strangers. We're not in a cuddle zone. This wasn't normal commuter behavior. I gently pulled out one earbud and turned to her. "Excuse me," I said, keeping my tone polite but firm. "Would you mind standing a little away? It's just kind of uncomfortable." She didn't even seem fazed. She casually shifted away just a bit. Barely a foot. Didn't say a word. No apology, no acknowledgement. Whatever. Thought it was over. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Not even 5 minutes later I felt it again. That same slow, smug lean. Like a cat settling in for a nap on a warm surface. But this time, she put even more weight into it. And that's when I realized she was using me. Not out of necessity. Not because she was dizzy or weak. No. This was about convenience. Her comfort. She saw me standing solidly and decided, perfect. A freestanding human post. Let me just prop myself right here. I could feel my jaw clench. The heat outside was already unbearable. My shirt clung to my back. My forehead was damp. My mood, one step from snapping. And this woman, this absolute stranger, was treating me like a bus prop. Now here's the thing. I'm not confrontational. I hate public drama. But I believe in boundaries. And I'd already asked her nicely. So I made a decision. She wanted to lean on me like I was furniture? Fine. I'd show her exactly why furniture doesn't move. Until it does. I waited. Let her get comfortable again. I stayed still. Steady. Let her believe I'd given in. And when I felt the full weight of her pressing against me, assuming I'd just take it, I stepped back. One quick step. Cling. No warning. And just like that, she lost her balance. It happened fast. She stumbled sideways, lost control, and hit the floor with a soft but solid thud. Everyone near us turned. Me. I just stood there. Calm. Casual. She looked up at me from the floor, wide-eyed. For a moment she said nothing. No yelling. No accusation. Just shock. And maybe a flicker of embarrassment. Then she stood up. Brushed herself off. Straightened her posture like nothing happened. And for the rest of the ride, she stood far away from me. Arms crossed. Eyes forward. Not another lean. Not a whisper of contact. Did I feel guilty? Honestly, not for a second, because I'd asked nicely. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I extended kindness in a space where many wouldn't. But she saw that kindness, and treated it like a weakness. Like I didn't matter. Like my body was free real estate. That moment, when she hit the floor and realized her entitlement had consequences. That was justice. Petty, maybe. Satisfying? You have no idea. Sometimes people won't respect your space until you make it impossible to ignore. And sometimes, the smallest acts of resistance feel like the biggest wins. Next time someone treats you like an object, let them fall on their own assumptions. If that little act of poetic justice made you smile, hit that like button and subscribe for more real-life revenge stories that deliver sweet satisfaction. And tell us in the comments, what's the pettiest, most satisfying revenge you've ever pulled off? Because in a world full of leaning strangers, sometimes you've got to be the floor.